Well. Just here, getting ready to talk about the biggest purchase in gaming. Microsoft, Xbox, Bethesda making the biggest deal in game history. Um, I was supposed to do a video yesterday and the day before. I don't know what I was doing. I was keeping up though. I was watching Boom talk about it. I think I'll look at Crop Gamer just to see what he got to say. I'm not sure if anybody watched Crop Gamer. He was, I don't know. Seems like he was like an Xbox guy, and then he was like a PlayStation guy, and I don't know. Like I like to give everybody a chance. So like I'll go watch his video, but I don't know. To me, it seems like he have very biased ways towards PlayStation. So a lot of time it's hard for him to say something good about Xbox, even when it is good. So I'll be just listening to his tone, because as far as I think since the end or the middle of 2021, I guess he tried to say like all the games are gonna be, you know, he's gonna try to be more casual. So I was like, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. If you want to be casual, I'm all for that. Cause me, I think, I guess us as people and customers, we divine gamers in many ways. Like we have people that may play like 2K. We have people that play baseball. We have people that play hockey. We have people that play Call of Duty. We have people that play Forza. We have people that play Rainbow. You have people that play Assassin's Creed. But you know, me, I'm a console gamer, so I kind of have that mindset that's saying, sometimes I catch myself in the hobby of saying, if you're not a console gamer, you're not a gamer. But that's honestly not really true, because you have people that play games just on their phone. I'm not really a phone gamer. Once a while, I may play Candy Crush, or little games here and there. Like I'm going somewhere. I'm on the bus, or I'm on the train, or you know, when I'm home in my house, I don't really play phone games. It's not really my thing. But I can say when I'm around a lot of people, a lot of girls, some guys that don't play like games and console, they will be messing with little games in their phone. So, and so much people have phone. I start looking at phone games as, there's a market there, and probably it's even a bigger market than even a console gamer. Because if you get a lot of people playing games on their phone, those people could get transaction for $2 a year, $5 a year, $10 a year, and just messing with these little phone games. And if it's just one person doing it, it don't seem like much. But if you have millions of people playing these little phone games, that add up to a lot of money. So I start looking at gaming like, yeah, some people are just gaming on their phone, but it's still some kind of gaming. You have people that don't play games at all, not phone, not console. They're just not gamers. So I start open my mind to say there's different kind of gamers, even with console. There's just gamers that play 2Ks, Call of Duty, Halo. Then you have, to me, you have like more all-around gamers. I consider myself more of an all-around gamer, because I play like Halo, Call of Duty, Street Fighter, Final Fantasy, Mortal Kombat, Black Ops, Assassin's Creed, Need for Speed, Banjo, Fortnite. Not really a big Fortnite player, but I do mess around with it here and there. So I do play 2K here and there, play a little baseball here and there. I mess with hockey here and there. Love Tony Hawk. I think Tony Hawk is probably the best skating board ever make. I do a little snowboarding here and there. At the end of the day, I'm a gamer, and I think if you're a gamer and you cheer for a console, I cannot just play Call of Duty and I want Xbox or PlayStation to just make Call of Duty. That would be selfish of me. And if it's just for one game, I think any console is not going to be around for too long. If you're just providing for, especially a console that you're trying to appeal to the masses. If you're just making one card game every year, you're probably gonna have a little fan base, but everybody else is gonna leave and go find somewhere that they feel more welcome. So, like when it comes to people making different games, I love that. I welcome make a skateboard game, make a hockey game, make a soccer game, make a FIFA game. I because it's not just about me, and I want the platform that I play on to be on a worldwide more exception. So I know if I get other people that play games that I don't play and the concept that I like, it's more for that concept to stick around for the long run. Because it's not just about my money at the end of the day. I want people that play card game, people that play baseball game. I think you want to make sure you get these customers as well. So I don't mind. I don't mind. So you got this. We got Microsoft with this big purchase right now. What I really think about it? I think I like it. I like it. You know, it'd be funny because I consider myself more of a all-around gamer, and I've been like using Twitter like for a few times now, and I just see like these Sony like fanboys like. You know, I have people in my family that love Sony, but they also love Xbox, that love Nintendo. So in real life, none of my family are toxic like these Sony fanboys that I see on Twitter. I know nobody in my family that toxic like that about any platform, not Nintendo, not Xbox, not PlayStation, but they are on Twitter like crazy. So I just be seeing them like just texting, and they always said, you know, sometimes, you know, Microsoft came out with the Xbox One. It was okay. It was, you know, they're a new gaming company. Number one, they're trying to come on the scene. They don't really have that much IPs. They trying to get their foot in the door. As far as I know, they sell like 20 million or something, could be more. And then, you know, I think they fix it up. You know, a lot of time, what I realize in life, sometimes when something is okay and then something is successful, sometimes you wonder what change. But sometimes you need. The Xbox 360 was very successful, like for, once again, a new console from the Xbox One to the 360. I think they had more IPs, people understand they control them more, their cloud-based game was pretty good. And the thing that hurt them a lot was the red ring of death. I think I went through like 3 Xbox 360, if I'm not lying, that I literally got to send back and replace, send back and replace. But, you know, I was mad because then I guess I didn't get to play Xbox, but I guess I could have played PlayStation for the time being. But yeah, I was just like, I don't know. So I got through the Xbox 360, and I think it was a successful generation. And I think they move away, like they move away from whatever that worked for the 360. I think they bring in some new guy that come in with the Connect that's talking about Connect when you should be talking about games, and they forcing you to buy the Connect with your Xbox, putting it out for 500 instead of just putting out the Xbox for like 300 at least. I mean, at least 399, 400. So that was very disappointed, and then it was really, I don't know, I just feel like they wasn't putting out enough games. They wasn't trying to even put out that much new IPs. So not only not putting out enough games, they're not trying to put out new IPs and keep talking about TV, and it was just a mess. So, but I still always love Xbox though. I think I always love Xbox because of their cloud gaming and stuff like that. I always love their online as well, very connective. But yes, I cannot even go online to talk about this. I'm seeing too much, man. I'm looking at my phone right now. What's that? Yes, so there's so many people that I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. online. What the hell? Anyway, yes. So let's get back to what I was saying. Um, Gaming. Phil Spencer. I see a lot of PlayStation people are so hurt. I still don't get what's what's all this complaining that I'm hearing. Like I still really don't get that. What is going on there? I really don't get. People are just like people are just butthurt, and I don't know why. Why are they so like butthurt? But once again, I guess I can't really take people that I can't really take toxic PlayStation fanboys serious because they never call out Sony for any of their shady dealings. I think Sony been doing shady dealings for years. Like Street Fighter what? Street Fighter 5 is still not on Xbox. Final Fantasy 7 Remake is still not on Xbox. Persona is still not on Xbox. Spider-Man, that was a well-known IP that used to be on just about every system. I think you got Spider-Man on Nintendo, you had Spider-Man on PlayStation and regular Xbox on Xbox 360. I think I'm not even. I guess I got to double check if there was a Spider-Man game for Xbox. I'm sure they should be. But once again, Sony swept in, start keeping Spider-Man away. So Sony been doing shady business for years, and I wish I would see more people that even if Sony is your platform, I wish I would see that these people are calling Sony out and holding them accountable. I would love to see that, but I don't think that's what I see when it comes to, unfortunately, these toxic these toxic PlayStation like fanboys. So anyway, anybody that coming in, share my live, like the video. I'm definitely gonna be doing more videos, and I'm gonna be talking a lot about gaming. Definitely want to talk a little bit about real life here and there, but I definitely want to say what's on my mind. Like this winter been, I don't know, this winter been okay. Guess I can't complain. I think I was sick, what, 2 weeks ago? I don't even know if it was corona. I don't know. I was just sick for no reason. That's all I got to say about that. But here I'm looking at, and some of these people are just so angry. It's like even with these, I try to look at some of these people are so they're talking about, oh, like what is Microsoft this might. I don't want to hear it. It was funny once again, like even with Xbox One. I think a lot of people that like PlayStation, Nintendo. I don't really see that much toxic Nintendo people, but I'm sure they have them, I guess. But some people are saying, how is that Microsoft own Xbox and they're not purchasing like more IP? Why don't they purchase more games? Why don't they boost up like since they're supposed to have all this money? And I'm like, maybe they're waiting to do whatever. So now when Microsoft start finally spend some money to get some great developer, it's just like some people forgot in life. If I get $1 million or $2 million or three, I don't have to be the smartest man in the world. If I could hire somebody smart to do something for me, that's me putting my money to good use. I don't have to be a rocket scientist if I got the money to buy the talent I need to run the company that I'm trying to run. And I guess in a way, I guess if some people are holding you accountable because they feel like you have the money and you're not buying talent, I guess I could see where they're coming from. Like, hey, you got money, like, you got a game system. Why don't you buy more people? Why don't you buy more? Why don't you put out better movies? Why don't you put out better games? I guess it's easier to feel for a company or a person that don't have it. Like they're trying to come out with a game, they're trying to work with what they have. They don't have the money. But I guess when you look at a company that have money, you're wondering why they're not spending their money if they want to entice more people to use their platform. And I guess you have a point there. But A lot of these Sony fanboys, they say that's what they want. Oh, I want Microsoft to spend money. I want them to spend money. I want them to purchase stuff. No, Microsoft is spending money and getting IP, getting great IP to put out great games. A lot of these Sony fanboys are butthurt. Now they start coming up with yeah, I don't know. I want you to be, I want you to be successful, but I don't want you to be successful by using your money. I want you to, go out there, spend, a million or two, get yourself a little indie studio. You don't know if they're good or not. See if they give them the next 10 to 15 years to see if they could build you a studio that's going to worth something that maybe I'll give your platform a chance. Like, what are you talking about? You cannot tell somebody that you want them to get talent and dictate the way they get the talent. That's a no-no. If I want you to get talent, I don't care how you get it. Go get the talent. If you have the money, go get talent and buy games that I would want to play. So once again, even with Xbox Game Pass, like as I said, I want Xbox Game Pass to have Tony Hawk, to have a swimming game, have a soccer game, have a pool game, have a racing game, have a tennis game, have a baseball game. If you're trying to make a platform for all included, you cannot just make Call of Duty. You cannot just make a flight simulator. You cannot just make a baseball game. I think it's not just about me. It's about making a conclusion of games. How much people can you get to come to your platform? Some people are, some of us, we are gamers, but we are selfish. Because you have some gamers that just want Call of Duty, or maybe just want Gears. And I'm like, yeah, Gears and Call of Duty is cool, and Halo is cool, but I cannot just look out for Halo and Gears people for a platform. I think if it's just one community and a platform, I think after a while that platform will die. It takes more than one community to run a whole gaming platform. I think you need a majority of including people. Like you need games that, not just hardcore games. You need like games. You need a Sonic, a Mario. You need more. I think you need a lot of casual games. I think if you have a system that have a lot of casual game, it would last longer than a system that just have one hardcore game for one hardcore community. Cause you have more. I'm just selling to 20% of people. You're selling to 80. You could outlast me because you have a bigger fan base that's supporting you. If I'm just a hardcore gamer and I have a hardcore community and that's all I'm selling on my system, but your system is all included, I'm not gonna last long against you. You see, either I'm gonna have to adapt to try to get some of those customers, or I'm gonna fail in the long run because my hardcore gamers could only support me for so long. When you're getting part of my hardcore gamer, you're getting casual gamers, you're getting tennis, you're getting 2Ks, you're getting wrestling. I'm going to have to compete with that. I cannot just not do anything about that. That is going to become a problem for my company. So, I don't know. Like, they definitely, I'm all about talent. I'm all about, as I said, I'm an all around gamer. Like, I love PlayStation. I think they have really good IPs. And once again, I'm pretty disappointed with PlayStation because I think PlayStation have some of the greatest IPs from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 that they just stop using. They literally don't make those games no more. Like, so it's like you have games that you used to play and they'll just cut them off. They'll just disappear. And you're like, okay. But it is what it is. You got to move on. So PlayStation have a lot of IPs that they don't use. I wish they would go back to some of those IPs, but it is what it is. You got to take sometime the good with the bad. And I think the next thing that Microsoft did that I think that was really bad for them, because the Xbox Generation 1 was okay. It was a good console. And I think the 360 was pretty good. They had a little exclusive on, I think, Call of Duty. And I think that was doing great when they have exclusive on the Call of Duty. And for some reason, they decide to give up exclusive off a call. And I think that hurt them in the long run. Because a lot of people, you still had people that play on the 360, but a lot of people actually jump shift to on PlayStation 4 just to get that Call of Duty early. And I'm not sure if they really calculate that. Why did they give up the exclusivity? I don't think they was putting it that some of these people would jump shift and actually buy PlayStation just to get the game to play it early, but they did, and I think that hurt that hurt going in the Xbox One generation because they didn't have the exclusivity to Call of Duty anymore. So not only you come out with a expensive system that you're forcing people to get a connect that nobody people don't mind. Like I think we don't mind having options. It's okay to have options. We need people don't mind having options. They literally was forcing the connect on you. You're forcing the connect on the people, so they got to spend $500. But there's not even that much connect game, so you're forcing people to buy this connect, and there's not even that much game for this connect. And then you have PlayStation doing the opposite. PlayStation going for 400, and you're forcing people to no. So I think that was one of. But once again, you go back. I think as a company, you need somebody. It's good to have somebody that's actually have a passion for what you're doing. And even if once again, even if they don't have passion for what you're doing, that person need to have money. Like if I'm just a rich man and I'm going into coding or computer and I don't know anything about computer, as a really rich man, I have the money and the access to hire some of the smartest people in the world that actually know about computer to run this business. If I don't know about it, I'm not gonna, put myself in a situation to not make my business. No, hire some smart people. That's why I have the money. So I think sometimes people hire people that like they don't know the business. I don't know what's going on. They're not getting the return that they should. It's just like Activision Blizzard. Activision Blizzard. I don't know. Activision Blizzard have several IP that they wasn't using. They got Crash. They have Spyro. They have Overwatch. I think they have Diablo. Like they have so much good IP, and for some reason they just like put these IP into what they call it, purgatory. So they forget about, and these are IP that have community. These are not just a little game that may have 100 people that play. No, these are big IPs. They actually have community. But you take all of these people off of Diablo, Spyro the Dragon, Crash, Overwatch. So all of these people, all of these IP have a community, and you just abandon all all of that community and put them all to work in Call of Duty. So a lot of you have a lot of people that never work in Call of Duty, just working in Call of Duty, because you decide to be crunching them out. People not having day off. You're trying to push out Call of Duty every month. The games are not the same. Not only you're burning these people out, you're harassing these people all at the same time, and you're abandoning your Diablo community, your Overwatch community, your Spyro community, your Crash Bandic. So you abandon all these community that actually have a fan base like they're garbage, and you're running Call of Duty into the ground and crunching these people out. And I guess when some people do decide to speak up, you fire them. Cause I know you're forcing them to make games that there wasn't there to make. You're taking people off of other IP that they know nothing about, and you're putting them on just this one IP. It's crazy. Like some of these company, you need balance, man. Some of these company, like without balance, you go unchecked, And I think too much of anything is never too good. So I think that's what happened with Activision Blizzard. I think they really need a shake up for a long time. And some people are disappointed. Like, some people are like, oh, this person is leaving with a goal. That I don't know what country, but if you're living in New York City or any of the 50 states, the rich people that are CEO of a company, whether they was saying something racial or they doing some kind of shady business, usually when it comes to them getting fired, they usually get fired with a bonus. So usually it's kind of hard to get them out, and people trying to get them out, and there's an uprising, and you want them to leave, and sometimes you're like, you at the end of the day, you want the people that work at that company to still have a job, but sometimes you're wondering like, oh, can we remove this guy? You don't want the whole company to go under because there's people that work there that actually deserve the job, even though sometimes some selfish people would rather see that company crash and burn and just don't be there no more. But then this is tens of thousands of people that's losing their jobs. So I wouldn't want that. I would want them to remove the bad apple and have some people come in and take over that could actually start running this company right. So, some people want this guy to leave, and know when he's leaving and he's getting like 200 million or 300 million, they're like, oh, and he's leaving with money. Like, yeah, he's always gonna leave with money. I didn't expect they're gonna kick him out and he's not gonna leave with a that happened in all corporation. When somebody running a $1 billion business or whatever the case, when they leave, whether if it was wrong or right, they usually leave with money, period. They usually leave with a bag of 150 million, 200 million, 300 million. That's nothing new. You want to get him out. You want the rest of the people to still have their job. You just want to remove, if this person is a cancer, as everybody's saying, let's remove him. Hopefully, sometime now, the worry that some people have is who's going to buy this company to remove this person. Because usually you need somebody to either step up in that company or somebody to come in and buy that company and remove that person that everybody want to go. But usually they're going to leave with a bag. Like, I already know they're going to leave with a bag. At the end of the day, I don't care they leave with a bag. It's, like, if, they did their time, it's time to go and stop pretending for face and get the stepping. Let's get somebody in here that's going to do the job, that's going to actually care about these people that's making these great games. Care about the workers, make sure they have good health insurance, benefits, all this stuff. They're well paid, they're not crunch. They actually could spend time with their family for a change. That would be nice. Let's give games, 3 years in develop. Let's give these people time to make these games and have other people working on the next IP. So if Call of Duty come out, say Call of Duty would come out November. November, you have Spyro come out January. You have Overwatch come out March. You have Starfield come out September. So you could have you have enough people there. You shouldn't got to be overworking just one of your staff when you have enough people to put out games for different months. So if Call of Duty coming out at the end of the year, you have other people with games ready to go for the rest of the 12 months in the year, if that's the case. So that's what it is, man. Like, I've been going on a few people live, and it's just been really upsetting that a lot of these, I want to be cordial, and I would love to watch some PlayStation channels, but it's kind of hard for me to watch a PlayStation channel that just trying to blame Microsoft for, and to me Microsoft been one of the more loving game company, and I think that's been one of Microsoft problems. I think if when the Xbox One come out, the first Xbox, if they came out and was just actually buying real talent, like come out like, okay, let me get a few. They had the money. It's not like they're a new company that didn't have the money. They had the money. So I think if they would have be more aggressive with their money from the first Xbox, they would have way more of the market right now. But they wasn't as aggressive. They was trying to be more friendly for people that buying their games. They wasn't trying to spend too much money, and I don't know why. It's like they was trying to do a test run, and they're like, okay, I want to give you XYZ amount of money, but I'm gonna give you like 50 million, or I'm gonna see what you're gonna do with it. I'm not gonna give you too much, and I'm gonna give you a next 70 million and see what you do with it. They have the money to give you, but they keep looking at it like, oh no, how much money is really in gaming? Like, okay, I know, we're almost $1 trillion company, but I don't know if we need to put money in gaming. Like, I'm not sure if we're taking it serious, but you're saying money is in there, so we're gonna give you a shot and see. I don't think they have much faith that it would be successful, but they decide to do it because there was some passionate gamers that actually know there's actually money in gaming, and you could be successful if you actually put the work in. Get a Actually put the work in. Get a team that actually could put that. You could be. It's not like there's not people. There is millions and millions of people that play these games. If you put the work in, it's gonna show. So I think it was that it wasn't being more aggressive, but I guess it's not a bad thing if you want to be friendly with you just want to be more consumer friendly. But a lot of people, some people do, even people that love Xbox, when I go to their shows, sometimes they're like, man, I wish Microsoft would be more aggressive. You have all these PlayStation fanboys that's always saying, and Microsoft have way more money than these people, but they choose not to spend it. And these Sony people always poking them like, oh, why don't they buy this? Why don't they do that? They have all this money, like, this and that, this and that. So it's like, yeah, I think they're trying to take their time and build. I don't think they're trying to rush it. It seems like they're trying to be more consumer friendly for some reason. But maybe that's what I like with them. I think they was very consumer friendly. I think that was easy for me to really love Xbox for what they was. I think they was very, like, if I had any problem, I could always call up the Xbox number, and I had people that was very friendly that talked to me and made me feel like a human and like they actually care. To me, I like that. I like a company that actually treat their customers like they care, not like their customers are just peon. So yeah, it's just like T-Mobile. T-Mobile is a phone company that I use. To me, they always let me feel comfortable when I use them. So I always use them because when I have any problem, they always take care of me. I'm hoping they will take care of everybody else, but they always